Tomorrow will be better. Find x in this equation, dear friends. Follow me. Solution. Let's start by identifying our x. In this case, it's present both in the numerator and the denominator. But for the fact that because of this big square root sign here, there's no way we can really manipulate what is in here. So the first step is to do away with this square root sign by taking the square on both sides, because the square function is the opposite of the square root function. So if you do this well, you will have that on the left side, you will have y squared, because we are raising y to the second degree, and then here if you square all of this, the square would take care of the square root sign, and you'll be left only with the fraction 2x plus 1 all over x minus 1. At this point, we will proceed by eliminating this denominator. How? By cross multiplying, because we know that this y square here can also be rewritten as y all over 1. So with the cross multiplication operation, we will have that this numerator will multiply whatever is down here, and then this down here will multiply whatever is up here. So if you do it well, you have x squared into x minus 1 will be equal to 1 into 2x plus 1, which of course will remain unchanged. So y squared times x will be y squared x, okay, minus y squared times 1, which will be y squared, and like I said, this remains unchanged on the right. At this point, we notice that there is a term in x here, there is another term in x on the other side of the equation. Bring the like terms together. So we will have y squared x, which will remain here. Now 2x coming here becomes negative 2x. Be careful with the signs. There was 1 here. When negative y squared moves, it becomes positive y squared. Let's do something here again. There is x here and there is x here. We will factor out this common x here, and when we do it here, we are left with only y squared. If you factor out x, you're left with only negative 2. This will be equal to 1 plus y squared. At this point, I'm going to divide both sides by this term here, which is holding my x. Remember, the objective is to find x. This term here is holding my x, so I'll divide both sides by this term to eliminate it. So I'll have here that x into y squared minus 2 is equal to 1 plus y squared. Dividing both sides will mean this, and then y squared minus this. This goes with this, and then I will have x all alone on one side will be equal to 1 plus y squared divided by y squared minus 2. Dear friends, I have successfully made x the subject of this formula. Tomorrow will be better.